to episode number 3 of The Great Canvas. So glad you could join me today. Nightfall is quickly approaching, and so we are going to head on and try to get our day going. So let's block this off for now. And I think that's one of the first things we need to do in the morning is maybe get some windows. So let's head to bed now. And once the morning comes, we'll get going on our next great adventure. So in the last episode, you see these few little patches of dirt. We had a couple encounters with some creepers, and so I did do a little bit of work off screen, wanted to fill some holes. I was thinking about just things that we need to take care of. I got some materials that need to cook and everything, but one of the most important things you need in a survival world is food. And so I think today, other than collecting a few little, some wood, we're also going to actually go ahead and work on turning this area into just a nice little wheat farm for the time being. Now, wheat has multiple purposes. Primarily, it is used to make bread, so you can cook with it. And actually, you don't have to cook with it. It's just a crafted item. But, so yes, there's wheat we're going to use today. We're going to get some wheat growing. Hopefully, eventually, we'll start finding some gooblies or come across the village and maybe find some carrots and just get this little garden. Now, this is just a very basic initial farm. This is nothing substantial. In fact, this is a very, very basic farm, and it will eventually be replaced with something a little fancier. But since we really just started the series, we still need a lot of materials to collect. We haven't even started a mine just yet, so yeah. Got a lot to do today, and so we're just going to jump right in and get this going. I wanted to clear this grass, so I looked at this little patch of water here, and I thought this should all be merged into one. So we're going to turn this into one slightly bigger pond, and off that pond we're going to feed a stream so we can grow our little farm. Now, farms are something very beneficial in Minecraft. They're very easy to put together. Don't take a lot of time or skill, and definitely provide you with some very needed items. So let's see. Oh, I had glass. Oh, good. I'm very glad we had that glass going. So we're going to go and make some windows real quick because I'm tired of having a house without windows. But let's also go and cook this lamb chop. I got a little bit of pork, so as we get hungry today, we should be okay. And we're also going to build just a little crafting table. Or not crafting table, I'm sorry, a chest. So we actually have room in our pockets to do stuff. So let's just go and build a double here. And so yeah, for those of you who are fairly new to Minecraft, a chest can, you can put one chest down and have that much storage, or you can even put two chests side by side and create a double spaced area. Now this is something that will eventually get more organized. Let's see, actually I gotta keep the cobble because we'll make a couple cobblestone shovels for the work today. It's the easiest way to take care of stuff. Keep my wood blocks here, coal. So yeah, it's just a lot of little things to do today. And yet this is just the start of a new series, so initially it's gonna be just a lot of introductory stuff, trying to figure out things that need built, things we need to do. But it will get more interesting. As I said, definitely there will come a time when we are exploring. I love to explore, and I think there are going to be some really great areas in this world. We just got to find them. So let's go and make 3 shovels. So, yeah, shovels are some of the... I got one, and plus a wood one. But we're going to be shoveling a lot of dirt, so that's important. Let's go and make some glass pane. So the nice thing about glass pane, in my humble opinion, is I just like it better as a window. I just think it looks better. And let's go and make a couple axes here. And so let's first go ahead and add a little bit of light to this house, a natural light. So we're just going to do a double window here. And this will help us, so in the morning, say we don't get to bed quite quick enough, it gets a little bit dark and then we head to bed. This will at least let us take a look outside and maybe avoid any nefarious fellow initially. And then we're going to do one right here. And probably add a couple more torches today too. So yeah, this will just help get us, one, it helps a little natural light in during the day. Then number two, as I said, it's going to let us take a look outside in the mornings, so we're not necessarily surprised by any gooblies. And yeah, and this is just our standard store shelter. And ooh, I got stuck. That was fun, folks, and sorry about that. Heard my little thump as I fell, and now I'm gonna have to move that bed. We'll get that taken care of today too, so that's not a problem, not a problem at all. And one more window over by the chest here, and we will be good to go. Get going, get some work done. These videos, I am mainly going to look at probably just about 15-minute videos, and so like I just want to introduce kind of how I would farm to you. And so when I farm, what I like to look for is just an already established body of water, just something I can work around. We already got water right here. It's just kind of in a weird setup. So that's why I decided that we're just going to go ahead and connect these water sources. Ooh, I thought I heard something sizzling behind me. It made me a little worried there. So we're just going to connect these all up and turn this into one giant pond. And sometimes you'll see like really good sized ponds generated. Sometimes you'll see just a little block or two of water. So, but yeah, definitely having water close by is a great way to get the farm going, because a farm does require a water source. And we'll talk a bit about some of the mathematical aspects of that here soon. Got this little dip. We had some iron, so let's go and check our iron. Let's make a bucket so we can also make sure that this water is, I hadn't smelted the iron yet, so let's go and do that. We're going to make a bucket, and so we'll make sure that this is one solid flowing stream of water. So some of the different water dynamics are important to kind of know about. Water flows from a source block in a straight line. It will flow 8 blocks away. You can modify that, like if you tier it, it will flow a little bit farther. It will then, like, it'll go, like, so you drop, so this is going down 8 blocks, we drop down 1 full block level, and the water flows down. It'll go another 8 blocks. So water goes a total of 8 blocks at a time, but depending on how far you want to tier, will determine how much water you get. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit bigger than I'd normally go for, but that's fine. So another nice little thing about a farm, so when it comes to actually farming, water will saturate the ground, and we'll see that here shortly. We'll get a bucket taken care of, and then I will show you some of the stuff. Good, got another achievement there, acquire hardware, which will allow us to get another achievement here in the very near future when we start mining. That is, you have to have the acquire hardware in order to get a lot of other achievements, like because you get an achievement for when you find diamonds. But if you don't have the acquire hardware, you actually do not get that achievement. So let's turn this into a infinity source of water. And to do that, we just want to get all the water flowing. You don't want to see any currents. You want just a solid stream of water. And we are getting close. Let's see what this does. And okay, so we're certainly moving in the right direction, but got a couple little areas here. And there we go, folks. That got all this water. This would now be an infinity water supply. So it will, like, I can draw from this water, and I'll never lose any of this water. So that's why it's called an infinity water source. So now let's go and start the farm, and we're going to go ahead. We'll put fencing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe we're going to be digging right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, and so as I said, you want to go down about 8 blocks. Using a shovel would be better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so although the water doesn't seem to be flowing here, this block does have some water. And so now the next part in your farming is you have to have a farming hoe. And so that is a simple couple sticks and a couple blocks. And really, these will last a while, especially since you're just basically scraping the surface grass off. So how this works is basically to farm this area, you cannot plant anything on grass. other than trees. Like you can't plant wheat, carrots, potatoes on grass. In order to get it to be plantable, you have to use a hoe and just kind of scrape off the top grass level. And I'm already feeling that this is a lot more fun than I meant to go. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, we'll see. I think these videos are going to get better. I'm still new to this, so if you have any suggestions, any ideas how I can maybe, any kind of things you'd like to hear me talk about, discuss, any just little tidbits, any suggestions about how to make this video better, I would like you guys to feel free to leave me a comment. So it's already turned night, so let's go to bed, and in the morning time we'll go and plant some grass. So yeah, day doesn't last very long in Minecraft, and I am not really one to fight any gooblies, and so yes. Oh, except, where did I put my bed? Oh, wow. I lost my bed. So that is... Well, that is very fun, folks. I certainly didn't intend to do that, which means we are going to have to survive through the night again. I'm going to make some shears, and in day, I know there's still some sheep around. We're going to have to go get some sheep. The bed was right there. I hit it with the axe. I thought I automatically picked it up, but somehow I did not pick up the bed. And now, so when you drop stuff on the ground, it only lasts for about 5 minutes. And so if you miss it, it's gone. And so I don't have any other wool, because this is my first chest. I got plenty of wood, but no wool. So yeah, this... Oh, wow. This is just amazing me. So let's get through the night here. I see skeletons in the distance. See, here's the beauty of windows. I can look out here. A creeper could be standing right outside, like right by this window. I could see them. They would even be able to see me. But because they treat these these windows as a block, they will not sizzle or blow up on me. So that is definitely a good thing. And yeah, see, sure enough, there's a creeper. I'm tempted. I am so tempted just to do a little fighting, folks. I'd really like to go and get to bed. So let's go ahead. Seems like I have a few less gooblies around me tonight. I do see a skeleton. Wow, and the creeper blew up. So I did a little bit of damage, but it certainly didn't kill me. So that's good. Let's see if we can find some sheep and put these shears to use. And while I'm doing that, let me just don't want any creepers to be around me. So, yep, there's some sheep. So let's go shear some sheep. Now, the nice thing about shearing sheep is... that spider didn't even see me. That's funny. Oh, and here's a villager. Here's a type of zombie we will talk about eventually. I may die tonight, folks. We will see, because these are crazy tonight. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go eat, get our hearts recharged. We'll jump back out here. I'm not afraid of the fight. I just don't want to die. So let's get back in here. Let's eat a couple of these pork chops, get our health to regenerate here, and get our hearts back up. So let's talk a little bit about one of the first videos I saw that really kind of got me interested in Minecraft. Is by a guy by the name of Paul Soares Jr. And he does several different types of Minecrafts. He does a man versus Minecraft. He does survive. He has done Survive and Thrive series for different versions of Minecraft. He had actually started season 8 and ended it abruptly, which was disappointing because my son and I were really into his videos. Just very educational. It's kind of his style I'm wanting to do. I'm really wanting to introduce the game to help others just see how much fun it is. My kids and I love this game. You read a lot of the comments, especially after 1.8. It is amazing with Minecraft being sold now to another company, there's been a lot of complaints that it's not as good as it used to be and all this stuff. I personally get frustrated by those comments. These people, they're never happy. So some of the things are like, well, when they introduced an end, they destroyed the game. So by having a big boss, you made it so it wasn't worth it. And I don't see that, folks. I think by adding a little bit of competition into this makes this more fun. So we got quite a few skeletons around us. I'm being shot at. Our time is up for the night. Yeah, so we started at least getting the farm ready. We will definitely talk more about the farm in the next episode. And so, ta-ta for now.